good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all those who are watching us from different time zones. May I request everyone in the Zoom meet to switch on the video, please? Thank you all. Welcome to the 14th edition of Greenstorm Global Photography Award ceremony. I'm thrilled to be a host for this event, which marks the culmination of a year of hard work and dedication by photographers from all around the world. The Greenstorm Foundation has been working tirelessly for the last 14 years to promote environmental conservation among the youth. Through the Greenstorm Global Photography Festival, we provide a platform for photographers to showcase their talent and creativity while while raising awareness about the need to protect our planet. This year's festival has been very special as we have received an overwhelming response from all around the world who have captured the beauty and harmony of nature through their lenses. We are grateful to each and every one of them for sharing their unique perspectives with us. Today, we are here to celebrate the finalists of the Greenstorm Global Photography Award 2022. These talented photographers have captured the essence of the theme in harmony with nature through their lenses. We are honored to have esteemed guests who will join us in this celebration, including our chief guest, Dr. Murli Tumarukudi, an internationally renowned expert in disaster response and environmental restoration. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Dilip Narayanan, the founder and managing trustee of Greenstorm Foundation, to deliver the welcome address and share his thoughts on this year's festival. Sir, please.
Good evening. At the outset, let me extend Earth Day greetings to all. Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Murali Tumarikudi, esteemed jury members, brilliant photographers from across the world, fellow trustees, governing council and executive council members of the foundation, and my dear friends. A very warm welcome to each of you to the 14th edition of the Greenstorm Global Photography Award ceremony. It's a privilege to have you all here, joining us from different parts of the world, from Ho Chi Minh City to St. Petersburg, from Dubai to Dhaka, from Kochi to Kolkata. Your internationality and diversity truly make this event exciting and meaningful. Greenstorm Foundation is a global creative conservancy formed to raise environmental consciousness among the youth. Since 2009, the festival has sparked the imagination of over 12 million young minds worldwide, and this year's event received a record-breaking 4,183 photographs from 75 countries. We are extremely happy to share that Greenstorm Foundation has won the prestigious IAA Olive Crown Awards 2023 in the category of events for the Greenstorm Global Photography Festival. This international recognition is for the excellent work done by all our participants and associates. We are proud to showcase the winners of this prestigious award today and celebrate the power of nature photography to the cause of Mother Nature. The images we see through their brilliant lenses can evoke emotions, inspire action, and make us more aware of the beauty and fragility of our planet. We are also very fortunate to have Dr. Murali Tumarikudi, a world citizen, as our chief guest today. Dr. Tumarikudi is an eminent environmentalist, disaster management expert, author, and much celebrated public intellectual who is currently serving as the director of the G20 Global Initiative on Land, United Nations, Bonn, Germany. We are honored to have you with us, sir, and we look forward to your insights on the role of nature photography in raising environmental consciousness. Welcome, sir. On behalf of the foundation, I would like to thank the Organic BPS team for their continued support and efforts. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our green partners and well-wishers who have supported us in various ways and helped us achieve our mission. Finally, I would like to welcome the curators of this award, the eminent jury to this event. Dr. Ladika Nath is here. Congratulations to all the photographers who submitted their entries and to the 30 finalists. Your images remind us the beauty and wonder of our planet and inspire us to protect it for future generations. Also, on the coming World Environment Day, on the 5th of June 2023, as usual, we plan to announce the all-new 15th edition with more categories, better cash awards, and a more significant impact. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome each one of you to this beautiful award show. Let us celebrate the power of creativity to inspire change and positively impact our planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dilip, for your inspiring words. We are privileged to have you as our guiding force in this great initiative. This year's theme, In Harmony with Nature, is a timely reminder of our responsibility to protect and preserve the environment for future generations. The power of photography is a strong tool that can evoke emotions and inspire change. By showcasing the beauty of nature and its relationships, we can raise awareness and encourage people to take action towards creating a more sustainable future. Before we proceed further, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible work of the finalists who have been selected for this year's Greenstorm Global Photography Festival. We have compiled a short audio and visual presentation facing their work. So let's have a look. Aren't these photographs simply amazing? The power of pictures truly knows no bounds. This is now my privilege to introduce our chief guest for this evening, Dr. Murli Tumarukudi. Dr. Tumarukudi brings to his position over 3 decades of progressive senior management experience and technical expertise in land restoration issues. He has most recently served as the acting head of the Disasters and Conflicts Program at the United Nations Environment Program, where he implemented a portfolio of over 100 million US dollars, focusing on ecosystem based disaster reduction and partnership development. An internationally renowned expert in disaster response, he played a key role in addressing environment aftermath of many major conflicts and disasters, implementing projects in over 35 countries. Prior to joining the United Nations, Dr. Tumarukudi served as the environment advisor to Shell Group in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Dr. Tumarukudi is also a well-known author in its native Malayalam language. Dr. Murli Tumarukudi is a true thought leader whose insightful and thought-provoking articles on global and local issues have garnered a massive following. His ability to cover a diverse range of subjects with such depth and clarity is truly remarkable. And his posts are highly regarded by hundreds of thousands of individuals. Dr. Tumarukudi, we are indeed honored to have you us today. May I request you to address this global audience? Sir, please.
Thank you, Avinash, for this extremely generous introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all those who are joining from around the world. What an incredible range of photographs. And that too from all the way from macro universe to micro, a small pond in Myanmar. I was astounded by the phenomenal beauty of our planet and our nature. And as you said, the power of picture has no bounds. It was a tremendous pleasure and a surprise for me to be asked by my good friend Ravi DC to connect to Dilip for this photographic competition. I understand this is a 15th year, this is a 14th year of the competition now, also with UNEP. And this is coming from my own hometown, even though I'm now based in Bonn, Germany. This is hosted from my hometown in India. And I did not know about this. I feel extremely ashamed about this. But better late than never. Came to know about this event, and I was asked if I could speak, and I was absolutely, it's a true delight and an honor. But even more than that, in my own new portfolio, I was looking for a program something like this. It was, doubly fortunate that that introduction was made. As mentioned in my introduction, I used to deal with disasters and conflicts ever since 1995 when I went to Brunei to work for an oil company. It was the period of immense forest fires in Indonesia and all over Southeast Asia. Some of you may even remember the Haze episode, which covered all the way from Singapore to Philippines. It was in the middle of that conflict, middle of that air pollution crisis. And that followed many, many other disasters and conflicts. Oil spill, oil wells on fire, conflict in Afghanistan, conflict in Iraq, conflict in Palestine, Lebanon, and disasters such as the Indonesian tsunami of 2004, the Hurricane Katrina in 2006, the Pakistan earthquake in 2005, Cyclone Nargis 2008, the China earthquake, and so on and so forth. So for the next 25 years, I've been completely immersed in dealing with conflicts and disasters. So last April, when I was asked to take up this new job of leading a global program on restoration, it was an entirely new landscape for me. And I was trying to see how to handle that challenge. Land degradation is a major issue, but it's only getting the attention it deserves. Climate change, we have been talking at least for last 30 years. Biodiversity, we have also been talking. Even though the three conventions, the Convention for Combating Desertification, the Convention on Biological Diversity, and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, were all formulated together in Rio, the other two issues and the conventions grew much faster and a lot more popular attention, whereas the land restoration challenge is only getting the attention it deserves, even though land is indeed the platform for all of biodiversity. Land is where most of the impacts of climate change will be seen. Land is the home of 99.9% of humanity. Land is where most of our food is grown. Still, land did not get the type of attention it deserves. So I was thinking, how do I communicate this to people? And I thought I will ask the young people, because I think they understand these things much better than I do. So I went to a local design school, the local University of Uppertal, their art school. And I said, land is degraded, 70% of land is impacted by people, 25% of land, which is about 3 billion hectares, is degraded in one way or the other. And we want to communicate that message. And normally in a situation like this, one would have imagined that people would say that let us show the worst of the land, how it has been affected by deforestation, by erosion, by chemical contamination. But to my great surprise, the young students of Wuppertal came with a thought experiment. And they said, okay, present to us, what's the most beautiful part of the world you have seen? What's the most beautiful landscape you have seen? And there are about 15 of us in the room, and I must say the atmosphere completely changed. All of us started thinking of the most beautiful parts of the world we have been. I have been to more than 120 countries in the world. And people often ask me, what's the most beautiful place on earth you have seen? I'm from Kerala, which we call God's own country. I lived in Switzerland, which many people think is heaven on earth. And I've been to Brunei, totally pristine forest, and many other, Bali, United States, Amazon. But if I'm asked to spot one single location, and as the most beautiful, I used to tell people that it is Afghanistan. It's a specific place in Afghanistan. When I went to Afghanistan, which unfortunately not many other people get to go these days, I went to Bamiyan, and again, even fewer people get to go to Bamiyan. Then beyond Bamiyan, I think about 100 kilometers from there, there's a series of 7 lakes. These are natural springs forming into lakes. It's called Bande Amir lakes. And for some specific chemical reasons, these lakes have pristine blue-colored water. You can Google and see it. Unfortunately, that's the only way you can see it now. In the 1960s, this is where Hindi movies were shot. And when Afghanistan became peaceful once again, this will be immensely popular tourist location. It will be just 1 hour from Tehran, an hour and a half away from Dubai, an hour and a half away from New Delhi. You can imagine millions of tourists would go there to enjoy that beauty. We said the beauty of nature, the beauty of land has to be seen and projected. That's when people will say, we want to protect nature. We want to protect land because we want to hand it over to our next generation. It is in this context that I see the photography competition of Greenstorm. I want to congratulate them for organizing this event and continuing it for 15 years. There are many organizations who start such things, but get left behind. But I was told more than 1.2 million people reached, 4,000 photographs, close to 100 countries participated. All good numbers. I want to congratulate those who have made into the final, and of course, appreciate all those who participate, or all the 4,000 who participate. And I'm looking forward, as much as you are, to the final winners. It also gives me great pleasure to announce that I am now working with Dilip to see how we can collaborate together to take this competition wider and farther in the future. It's once again great honor for me to be invited as a speaker to this event. I wish the event all the best, and I hand it back to Avinash to continue the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tumarakudi, for your inspiring words. Your vast experience and expertise are truly invaluable to create a sustainable future. And now, the moment that we all been waiting for. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Krishna Kumar Mechur, Festival Director, to announce the winners of the Greenstorm Global Photography Award 2022. Sir, please.
Thank you, Avinash. Respected Chief Guest, Sri Murali Tumarakudi, Office Bearers of Greenstorm Foundation, jury members, finalists of the photography contest, and all my friends watching this event online. A very warm good evening to all from India. Being a photographer, as well as one of the winners of the previous editions, it's a great honor for me to be the festival director for the 14th edition of the Greenstorm Global Photography Festival. And I'm thankful to the foundation and especially Dilip for entrusting me with this huge responsibility. Before declaring the awards, let me just brief you with how we did these selections and what the selection criteria was. We had a whopping 4,100 plus entries this year from over 75 countries, and the jury had a tough time in deciding the finalists and the winners. The images were subjected to an initial elimination process where images which did not fulfill the required criteria were eliminated. This was done by a panel headed by renowned nature and wildlife photographer Mr. Praveen P. Mohandas. The remaining images were judged by a jury comprising of Mr. Chet Kamath, Dr. Latika Nath, Mr. Nick Hall, and Mr. Sharath Haksar, all photographers of international repute. The selected 30 images were then displayed on an online exhibition where the public had an opportunity to vote for their favorite image. The final score was based on jury marks and the public votes obtained for each image. So that's how the selection procedure was done. Now coming to the much awaited event, the declaration of the awards. I'll start from back to front. We have 3 special mentions and they will carry home a cash prize of $100 plus a certificate. The first special mention goes to Mr. Yuri Pritisk from Russia. The second special mention goes to Mr. Saumiranjan Bhattacharya from India. And the third special mention goes to Mr. Kishore Das, again from India. Congratulations to all those who got special mentions. Next, we have the Jury's Choice Award, and the Jury's Choice is Mr. Ammar Habib from United Arab Emirates. and he is the jury's choice for the 14th edition of Greenstorm Global Photography Awards. He will carry home a cash prize of $500 and a certificate. Congratulations, Amar. Now for the much awaited moment, the grand prize winner, that is the Greenstorm Global Photography Award winner for the year 2022 is Mr. Khanh Phan Thi from Vietnam. She would be awarded with $1,000 and a certificate. Congratulations, Khan, and wish you all the best for your future photography career. Being the festival director, let me take this opportunity to congratulate all the finalists. Your images were simply outstanding. Wish you all a bright future and hope to see you all again in 2023 for the 15th edition of the contest. I would also like to thank and congratulate Jay Krishnan and team for the effort taken in organizing this wonderful contest. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
congratulations to all the winners. Your photographs have not only captured the essence of the theme in harmony with nature, but also have conveyed a powerful message about the urgent need to protect our planet. To further discuss the significance of importance of photography in creating environmental awareness and the experiences and the inspirations behind photography by winners, we have with us a distinguished panel of chief guests, winners, and the members of the jury. Moderating the panel discussion will be Mr. George Kora, trustee of Greenstorm Foundation. Welcoming you all.
Thank you, Avinash, and welcome all to this panel discussion. Request the prize winners, Dr. Murli, our chief guest. I think Latika was there, but she has left the meeting, so it will be the prize winners and Dr. Murli along with me who will interact. Let me begin by thanking our jury members, Dr. Latika Nath, who is a conservation ecologist, who is very well known for her work with tigers. She's also an author and well-known wildlife photographer. Nick Hall, who is a globally recognized and widely awarded photographer, known for his epic lifestyle imagery. Sharad Haksar, one of India's most acclaimed photographers and a Cannes Silver Lion winner. And Chet Kamath, who is the CEO and MD of Oracle Financial Services, an avid photographer. He began with wildlife photography and expanded to other genres, including street, landscape, and portrait photography. So it was a real high caliber jury which selected it. They had a real tough time, I'm told, because the entries were so good, but they had to whittle it down to the top 30, which all of us have seen. I'm sure all of us would like to know a little bit more about our grand prize winner from Vietnam and her prize-winning photograph. Khanh Phan Thi got into photography, I understand, less than 6 years ago. She's had no formal training, but has gone on to win several national and international awards. Can we have the award-winning photograph on the screen, please? That's right. Khanh, could you please tell us how you took this amazing photograph?
many thanks. Oh, I'm really surprised and happy to win the Edward Greenstorm Global Photography Festival 2022. Okay, it will take me about 2 hours for the thanks. Yes, I'm really total to be the winner, and I took this photo in July 2022, and during a photo trip when I go to Lập An, Lagan, Huế, province Vietnam, and the storm is coming. Yes, my friend very, very, very scared and run and come in the car, but I'm not. I stand in the storm and take this photo. Yes, through this photo, I want to say that is life. We have many difficult problems in our life, but and so we have to face to face. Yes, but we should stay calm to cope with climate change and overcome it. I think every photo tells a story, and every story has a power change the world. And I would like to thank organizer of the contest for creating a meaningful contest. So that's my work has to opportunity to shine. And
Great.
this, yes, many thanks. And congratulations to all winner and finalists. And thank Mr. Dilip. He always support me. And many thank everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great, great. It's got there's a lovely background to it. Dr. Murali, I'm sure you would appreciate the message that Feng has actually told us, that she stood there, she took the challenge while her friend ran back into the car, and that's how she got this amazing photograph. So there's a message in the photograph.
I think this is a photo made with courage. Yes, because my friend were very scared. It's storm and wind and everything very, very dangerous. Everyone can see is this very big storm. Yes, I am very lucky.
Dr. Murali, if you would like to.
No, thank you. She's not only very lucky, she's also very talented. As you can see, it's an incredible picture. Those people back home actually know me as somebody who work in disasters and extremely conscious about safety. So if I was the one who was seeing the storm coming out of, I would have been the one who is running to the car.
Yes.
But it's also true that it is people like her who faces the storm that they open new parts of the world to us. Those people who explored out of their comfort zone into Africa, into Asia, into other parts of the world, from Asia to back, those travelers who went from China to India, from Morocco to India in 400, 500 years back, they were not in their comfort zone. So clearly one has to leave the comfort zone to achieve excellence, and you have done it. Congratulations. All the best.
Yes.
Great.
Thank
Great,
you.
great. So we want you to continue in your endeavor to be part of this protecting Mother Nature. I'm sure you will do that. And please continue to come out with these amazing pictures, because they motivate so many of us. So Hang, thank you once again, and congratulations for being the prize winner, the grand prize winner.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. Next, I would like to really interact with Amar Habib. Amar is from Abu Dhabi, and Amar was given the jury choice, which is of significant recognition. So if we can have Amar's photograph up on the screen, And this particular has a photograph. Please just have it. Yes, it's come on the screen. If you look at the photograph, it's so striking. It's a river depicting a tree of life. It's an amazing
Yes, sir.
photograph. Normally don't see that. So tell us, Amar, where exactly is this place and how did you take this photograph?
It's surprisingly actually just few kilometers away from my home. And in fact, when I shared the picture, most of the people they were like hard to digest. It's actually from Abu Dhabi city. It's just the outskirts of Abu Dhabi city. There are like so many mangroves. Like there's a vast area of mangroves. And in fact, this mangroves literally you can say like standing guardian for the city. You can say. So there's a vast amount of mangroves, and the government also doing a lot of project to increase the area of the mangroves, and a lot of work has been done to plant more mangroves as well. Okay, so basically this area I found it by like we used to explore the area with our drones. So as you can see, it's a drone shot. So me and my friend on weekends we used to explore the area using our drone. So we usually park our vehicle in the highway and fly the drone all over the area, and we look for any interesting patterns over there. So while I was flying, I was lucky to find a structure which looks like the hands of a tree, a branches of a tree. But to give a better picture, I wanted to make it more look like a tree. So I just increased the height elevation of the drone and tried to include the water as well, which formed like a big tree.
Right.
Mhm.
Great. So, Amar, I understand that you've taken up photography as a passion.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So, what do
So
you
I
do
have been,
otherwise? What are you involved in?
I am an ACCA professional, like a chartered accountant, and working in finance sector. So basically, I'm doing a fund accounting and financial services company, which is based in Abu Dhabi. I mean, we have a global network, and even my company is called Apex Group. And we also, even though we are in financial sector, we do financial services. We do a tremendous effort in ESG, and we do a lot of plantations work as well as part of our company's profile. Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
it's very rare to find a chartered accountant or a ACCA with a creative streak. So
Yeah,
that's
we need to balance our life, right? So it's not just about the numbers as well. We need to
right.
appreciate the
I'm
nature
sure
as well.
Dr. Murali may want to ask you a few questions.
Thank you. No, it's a incredible picture. I think there is almost room for a new category called drone photography. Because the type of thing you can see from Earth and see from sky is incredible. There is the US Geological Survey website called Earth Art. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's incredible. So no, I find it a very fascinating picture, and I'm actually looking forward to coming to Abu Dhabi. Recently, I came across this particular mangrove, and
Most welcome, sir.
part of my job is October. I will be in Abu Dhabi, part of the Climate COP, and
Okay.
looking forward to visiting. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Right, Amar. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Also, I want to thank the Greenstorm Foundation for arranging this awards as well, and congratulate all the nominees as well. And two of my friends also are also part of the nominees, Mr. Shaijit and Mark Anton as well, with whom I've done shooting together as well. So I want to congratulate them as well to be included in the list
Yes,
of
they were. We
finalists.
saw their photographs in the top 30. We saw
Yeah,
that. Yes.
okay. Yes. Okay.
Great. So
Thank you.
continue to associate with Greenstorm, and all the very best to you.
Sure. Thanks for your support.
Thank you. So we'll now move on to the special mentions, those who have won the special mentions. We have three very talented photographers. I have from Kolkata, Mr. Kishore Das. Mr. Kishore Das from Kolkata. So if we can have you on the screen, and if we can have Mr. Kishore Das's photograph also, that would be great. Yeah, we got him. So Kishore, tell me, is this something connected to jute?
No, not really. So this is basically, the water lilies. So,
Oh, okay.
so this particular image was captured from a remote place, remote village of West Bengal. It's a very usual thing that every year, mostly in the post monsoon time, they grow these water lilies in a natural lake, and then they sell it to the local market. So basically every morning they harvest or they collect these water lilies from the lake, and then they take it to the local market. After that, these get sold, and eventually this gets transported to the city and then distributed across the different places for various things actually. So yeah, so this is a very nice experience what I had. Basically, so when I came to know that that particular place, the rural economy depends a lot on this natural thing. It's basically a natural lake. So by selling those water lilies, they earn their
Livelihood, yeah.
livelihood. So it's a nice thing, and obviously from a photographer's perspective also this looks very nice. And again, this is also a drone shot. So when I reached there, the people were harvesting those water lilies. So I took shots from the eye level also, but when I take out my drone, I saw that the top view gives a different perspective normally, which we don't see. So that's why the pattern that it shaped up while they were harvesting, so that looked so great. So
Great.
that is when I captured this.
Great, great. Anything you would like to add, Dr. Murli, onto this?
No, once again, a very incredible shot. And I congratulate the winner and all the best. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you, Kishore. Yeah.
I would also like to congratulate all the finalists. These are all great photos, and obviously I came to learn a lot of things seeing those images. And I also congratulate Greenstorm Foundation for organizing such a lovely photography contest come festival, and it was really organized so well. And I'm looking forward to take part in the upcoming
Sure,
15th edition
sure.
as well. Thank you.
Sure. That's a very good validation of the entire process that you want to take part in the next one. So great. Very good. We will now go forward to Yuri, who is from Russia. Yuri Pritisk. He's come out, his photograph is something which is totally different. And if you can have.
Hello.
Yes, Yuri.
Hello, my friend. I read a little better speaking, but don't speak English well. My image, this image, a metaphor. I wanted to give a visual message to people who speak any language. That mankind was isolated from nature. The actions of civilization on a global scale upset the ecological balance of our common planet. People moved away from nature in the name of personal well-being, using and the boils pollution on the world. We need to protect nature, but for negligible period of human development of new territories, the actions of civilization led to a change in the habitat and the disappearance of entire species. Animals, birds, fish ceased to exist on planet Earth. Over the 500 years, 800 species of fauna and about 1,000 species of flora have disappeared forever. We need to protect nature, minimize the impact on the environment because humanity does not exist separately. We are part of nature and this should not be forgotten. This image calls for giving nature a break, protected it from harmful influences, and not interfering with the natural course of evolution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yuri, for taking the effort to explain all this in a language which you are not familiar, English. Thank you very much. We've totally understood the message, and it's a stark reminder that if we don't act fast, we will end up what your photograph is showing. So thank you so much for telling us what the steps that we urgently need to take up. And Murli knows better than all of us because he's seen so many disasters, natural disasters, that we have to take immediate steps to protect Mother Nature. Murli, anything if you would like to add?
Thank you very much, jury. Thank you very much, you. Thank you very much, all, for attention.
Right.
For my work.
Yuri's photograph and articulation, they are both very elegant, and I once again congratulate him. Thank you.
Right. So we come to the final, special mention, which was won by Soumya Ranjan Bhattacharya from West Bengal. Soumya, can we have Soumya on screen as well as his photograph? So Soumya, this photograph, this particular photograph is very intriguing. Could you please explain something about the photograph?
Yeah, hi, this is Soumya. So thank you so much for the invitation. Actually, in wildlife photography, it is my own personal belief that the worst kind of weather brings out the best photographs, I mean, like, it's not always the bright sunny day that creates like the most beautiful images or all those kind of things. Keeping to that philosophy, I try to visit the western part of India, especially the rainforest over there during the monsoon, to capture the beauty of the lesser creatures over there. This is the photograph of a Deccan banded gecko. It is a beautiful, beautiful lizard over there. It's a gecko actually, not exactly a lizard. And I mean, like, they exist over there. They are endemic to that place, and you can see them like roadside even. I mean, like, they are almost everywhere, but I hardly see people noticing them actually. Amboli Ghat is very famous for the falls over there, and when I visit over there, I see like millions of people parking their cars and going about through the falls and everywhere, and the whole place, it's literally a small place and it's always very crowded and everything. But hardly people appreciate anything else other than, I mean, like, these falls and all those kind of things. So, but I find it very interesting that this very place is a den for so many of these amphibians and the reptiles and all those things, and so there I have some friends over there. They do this harping thing and all those kind of things. So I contacted them and I went last year over there in July. And there is a park area. The park is kind of abandoned because more than the amusement parks and all those kind of things over there are more pit vipers over there and all other actinites. Like there are spiders, there are scorpions, there are teeming with wildlife. And luckily this year, on the first evening, that was the only evening that was even carrying a macro lens. And we went inside the park with my friend Parag. And luckily we saw two of these Deccan banded gecko. They are everywhere, but they are very hard to see because they are very shy. They are mostly in the crevices of the rock or on the top of a tree or something like that. But this time, luckily, we got one of them on the ground. So the rain was drizzling at that time. So I thought, why not capture? Because the Deccan banded gecko portrait has been captured by millions of macro photographers all over India. So maybe create something that is different, like try to frame it in a way that hasn't been done. So I try to capture the drizzle, and I used two flashlights actually. There was no flash used in this photograph. So we placed the flashlight, and Parag helped me, and I had also two of my friends with me from Kolkata itself, and we placed the flashlight, and luckily the gecko gave us like a couple of minutes, yeah, because they are very fast. They just run away. But this time we somehow got lucky, and we captured the photograph. One of them was used to create the rim light on the Deccan banded gecko, and another flashlight I used to capture the drizzle. And I had to use a relatively higher ISO because I did not want the drizzle to be streaks, because that is most commonly seen in all the macro photographs that come out of Cambodia. So I wanted to capture the actual drizzle, the points of this rain that was coming down. So I used a relatively higher ISO to get a higher shutter speed, and that was how the image was created. It was a very lucky thing for me.
Yeah, and true, it was a striking photograph, and that's what has caught the jury's eye actually,
Yeah,
because it's not a usual gecko photograph which is there,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's the reason which has come. Congratulations, the extremely good work done Soumya, on that.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to portray the natural habitat of the game, like those mossy patches, those rocks, the falling drizzle. That is where they thrive. That is the rainforest, the humid, warm climate. Yeah, that is where they thrive. So that is it's more important for me to depict the habitat of the species rather than take a photo of the species itself.
Right. Great. So we have interacted with all. Dr. Murli, any thoughts as we wind up this panel discussion?
Thank you. Only thought I'm leaving with is that, how do we make this photograph visible to the maximum audience? There is incredible talent, also the message. What way we can promote it, and it is right now in my mind. And certainly, I look forward to working with many other photographers, but also Greenstorm, so that we can harness this collective power, but also project it beyond where it will normally not go. So that's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes, congratulations, and thank you for asking me. I have to leave for another meeting, but I really want to thank you all, and congratulations to Greenstorm and all the winners.
Thank you, Dr. Murli, and thank you all the prize winners. It's been wonderful interacting with all of you all. Thank you, and over to Avinash.
Thank you.
What a stimulating discussion that was. It's heartening to see such passionate voices coming together for a common cause. Collective power, as Dr. Tumaragudi rightly said. Finally, I would like to invite Mr. Santosh Thanikat, Executive Council Member of Greenstorm Foundation, to propose the vote of thanks.
I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Murali Tumarukudi for accepting our invitation and taking time out of his busy schedule to be here with us today. Your presence has added immense value to our event, and we are honored to have you as our chief guest. We would like to thank the initial judging panel headed by Mr. Praveen P. Mohandas, who spent their time and effort to sift through thousands of entries for shortlisting and do the preliminary screening. We would also like to extend our appreciation to the Green Jury, comprising of Chet Kamath, Latika Nath, Nick Hall, and Sharad Haksar, for their valuable time and curating the 30 finalists. Their expertise and dedication to the environment and the art of photography have undoubtedly contributed to the success of this festival. We would like to acknowledge the 4,183 participants who submitted their entries and made this festival a true celebration of photography and the environment. Your participation has been invaluable. We are grateful to your support and contribution. I would like to acknowledge the support of Organic BPS, whose contribution has been vital to the success of this event. Finally, we would like to thank the members of Greenstorm Foundation for their tireless efforts and dedication in making this festival a reality. Without their hard work and commitment, this event would not have been possible. Once again, thank you to everyone who has made this year's Greenstorm Global Photography Award a tremendous success. We look forward to continuing to work together to promote sustainability and environmental awareness through the power of photography.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sandosh. We are grateful to all our partners, judges, and volunteers who have supported us in this journey towards a better world. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for attending the 14th edition of Greenstorm Global Photography Award ceremony. We hope you enjoyed the event and the work of the talented photographers who participated in this year's festival. Let us continue to be inspired by their work and let's create a more sustainable world. See you all at the 15th edition of Greenstorm Global Photography Festival, where we promise to bring even more energy, creativity, and inspiration to the world of photography. Thank you all for joining today and have a great year ahead. Thank you so much.